It's been good. You know, the guys have put in a lot of work. We're getting better. Consistency's getting better with as far as effort and attitude and coming every day to work hard. And guys are getting stronger. You can tell when they're on the floor they're being able to get in better movements that they couldn't get into before. So we're actually getting better at movement patterns that are going to, help translate to the basketball floor. So not only are we getting stronger, we're also getting better at those movements that we're going to use to play with.
What's the focus right now before school starts?
Right now, we're doing a lot of strength work and a lot of basketball agility work. Just like I said, trying to improve those movement patterns and get them better at it, get them used to be in different positions. The more positions I can put them in, the better it's going to help them, teaching them how to plant right, how to move more efficient, and how to, right now, also get a little bit more explosive, with our, as far as jumping goes. And we've done some sand training a couple of times a week or once a week for the last, 7-8 weeks in order to help with that and decrease the load on the joints as far as landing on the hard floor, going to sand, get a little bit less stress there, but have the resistance of the sand to help us achieve that. So everybody's verticals have been going up, and so that's a good sign. They're adapting to the training, and they've been doing a really good job.
Obviously, guys have to adjust to a new coaching staff. How is it when they have to adjust to a new strength coach?
It's a big adjustment. Two totally different styles. A big focus this summer, something I didn't hit a second ago, is the nutrition aspect of it and the things we're doing with these guys nutrition-wise and teaching them how to eat right, how to, when they're away from us, be able to make the right choices, how to be able to learn how, rest and recovery is so important for, coming back the next day to be able to maximize our gains. It's not about just what we do here, but what are we doing when we're away from here to help us improve in the weight room and improve on the court and being able to maximize our potential.
Who are some of the players that maybe have made the most improvement over the first couple of months?
I think you'd have to look at Falou's put on 20 pounds in a month. You'd have to look at a freshman, Eric. He's put on 13 pounds since he's been here. Really, you just go on down the list. Everybody's put on probably over 10 pounds apiece, and being able to do that and still having their verticals goes up is a great sign. And I think, like I said, it's the holistic approach to it. All the performance aspect to it. About being away from here, we're doing yoga twice a week, to help with some of the recovery and stretching twice a week to, right after leg days to help bring us back and get us rejuvenated for the next workout. And so I think the things that they're doing and buying into the things that we talk about away from here, like I tell them, you can't out-train a bad diet. Whatever we're doing, you can't out-train that. And so having them here, having their meals here has been huge for us, and being able to stay on top of it and monitor that, and then them doing the things that we ask them to as far as taking snacks and eating them when they're away from us has been huge.
How much tougher is it with freshmen? Because a lot of these guys come in, they've never even seen the weight room, let alone been in one.
Sometimes that's good though, because then you can mold them from the ground up. And with our guys, we do a lot of movement-based training, and so it's a little bit different. And so teaching them to get in the right movements, and so you don't have to correct a lot of bad habits that they might have gotten. And so us doing that, it does sometimes an older guy, when you come in and you're a new strength coach, it takes a little bit longer than it does the young guys to get them, because they're not used to that and they're used to a different voice, and now it's a whole new voice coming in there telling them, and then at first they're like, whoa, but when they start seeing those results, it speaks for itself. Now everybody's full go. I mean, we tell them, we got to put that throttle down. It's all gas and no brakes, and they're kind of taking that, that motto and running with it. We talk about that every day. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about mental conditioning. We'll talk about nutrition. It all plays a key role. The strength, the agility, and so they're buying into that whole approach of, I got to take care of myself and do the things when I'm away from coach that he's preaching. And that's how they really start making gains, is when they start doing the stuff away from you, not just when you're here.
What's the kind of key been, I guess, for Falou? He's a skinny dude.
Yeah.
If we're to put on 20 pounds on that frame, what's working for him, I guess?
I think he's just, like I said, he's doing everything we ask of him, and eating when I tell him to eat, and eating the quantities that I want, and then, making the gains with the strength in the weight room. And so not only is he doing that, but he's able to maintain his speed and actually get a little bit quicker and stronger and be able to jump higher with putting that weight on, which is a good sign. And then you talk about a guy like Gavin, who's the opposite. Gavin, we don't want gaining weight. We want Gavin, and if you've seen Gavin looks like a different person. I mean, Gavin's a lot leaner. He's bought into, I'm watching him eat 3 times a day when he's not with me. He's texting me what he's eating. I mean, so he's buying into what we're doing and cooking for himself and hydrating the right way and drinking the right things and cutting out the sodas and the sweet teas and the lemonade and drinking the water. And so his body's changed, the opposite way, where he's thinned up but been able to maintain that muscle mass and been able to, get his vertical jump to go up, because he's able to transfer that weight better, so he's moving better on the floor. And so that's helped him, and he sees that already. And so it helps whenever they see those results that we've gotten in such a quick time for them to buy in.